morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. My name's Ozzy. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. And I know it's been a little bit. If you've noticed, I've been having some pre-scheduled YouTube videos upload because I got a job. And, oh no, I don't know. But I got a job. And so that's been keeping me really, really busy. In fact, this is like, I think probably the first time I've actually opened Royal High to play Royal High in about a month. Outside of like a couple giveaways that I did, that even then, like, it was really hard to make sure that I could get on to give the prize to the winners because it's been a lot. But I'm back. For now, it's my day off, and I actually have the energy to play the game. Normally on my days off, I am sleeping until about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and then dilly-dallying all day, trying to clean and move things around and do things. But yeah, so hello, welcome. If you're new here, you probably already left. If not, welcome. I'm glad you stayed through that yap session there. But we there's new updates in Royal High. Exciting, right? So I haven't read the update log. I have seen some stuff. I've bought some stuff. I'm really excited. But there's a new outfit set, there's a new flowering halo, there's new mermaid items, potions, and accessories, and I did actually get one of the new accessories in my shop, which I can show you guys. The Nature Fairy class is back. There's new toy prizes, or toy doll prizes that are out. I do think I got 3 of them out of like the 5 or 6 that came out. Oh, get out of the way, thank you. Obviously new Halo means new Halo story writers and special shoutouts. New makeup, new design fabrics, new hair colors, new 2D clothing, and they finally added the word Halo to the Eternity's Aim Halo. So that's exciting, obviously. If we go into the shop, we can see this new Breezy Meadows set, which I did buy, but I haven't actually tried on. Because I just farmed like 600k. I sold a bunch of stuff that I had duplicates of, and then whatever. Anyways, but yeah, I got the set. Okay, it looks really cool. I love the pictures. I've loved seeing a lot of the pictures of some other folks that have done it. We've also got toy prizes that come out. So we've got kitty claw paws. They're like a pair of boots. They're kind of cool. That's one of the mystery friend codes. We have the Goldie Bubble Heels. This is actually one that I got. We have the Emo Princess Bodice and Skirt. This is another locker doll item. This Sweet Puff Heart Pendant Bodice and the Sweet Puff Skirt, which is also a locker item. We have the Pixie Baby Doll Bodice, something that I've also got. This is a Locker Series 1 doll. And then we have the Ghoul Gala Gown. This is a Series 2 doll, which I actually really, really like. And I really love this rendering of it as well. It's very pretty. And then the Stardust Designer set got even more items added to it. The Stardust Designer set is like, I want to say at least it feels like it's one of the biggest sets we have. I feel like there's a lot of items in this set. Maybe I'm just crazy. But it has this like brush piece here. By the looks of it, it's a beret. Oh, it's a hat. Oh, okay. Shows you how much I know. And then we have a designer duffel bag. Oh, okay. Wait, that's actually kind of cute. I like it. That's cool. And then this is a beret, so this is like a hat piece. Okay. And it's like meant to be like a giant feathery paintbrush. I will say it's a little 2D. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not, because it's also 3D, but it's a little thin. You know, I don't know how else to explain it. It's a little thin. But I like it. It looks cool. It looks cool. Obviously, there's a bunch of other toy items. It's really, really exciting. I clearly didn't write a script for this. I also don't know if I did a video on the Sky set year, but I did finally get all of the pieces for it as well. I also finally got all of the pieces for the where is it somewhere I got all of the pieces for the Merry Marching Band set and the Lullaby set. And I also wanted to point out something that I thought was actually really neat is them making like slideshows for Gothic Cutie, Royal Rebel. We have Shadow Empress. This one's really cool. We've got the Whimsy Witch set, Goddess of Triumph, obviously. I've also noticed the leaderboard is not working. I don't know if that's just for me. Um, but both the all-time leaderboard and the contributed isn't working. Like, it's keeping track of down here, but not, like, at the top. I don't know if that's for everyone. I just know that it's been a problem. It's always been a thing. I just stopped caring. We have Summer Fantasy as well that shows up. I love Dear Dolly. I do notice that, like, when you, like, move it, there's, like, that, like, part that, like, glitches. And then we have Miss Lady Rose. And then, you know, you got your Fallen Fae, your Sky set, etc. All that cool stuff, which is really exciting. If you got the dolls on the bingo board, oh my god, I'm almost close to another bingo. Whatever this doll is. She's got some fat lips. Holy crap. Anyway. I'm so sorry. I really should have wrote a script for this, but I genuinely, like, I don't know what, I don't know. But also, there's the Nature Fairy class is back, so you can hunt, you can go around searching for eggs, and then I think there's a new EXP egg, and then there's an accessory egg. So, accessory egg will give you the original Nature Fairy accessories. I haven't been told if there's any new ones. From what I know of, there's not. I will say, I hate that every time I join nature class, it yaps about this whole thing of what nature class is. I get it. But I don't care. But I like that I can click through it. I respect that. So yeah, you have your accessory egg, and then you have your experience egg, and I think it can give you, like, up to, like, 900 experience, which is really cool. Now, I do know that when you're playing in private servers, less eggs spawn compared to if you're playing in public servers. Basically, it just, the more people, the more eggs that are gonna spawn. So, if you want to farm in a private server, you can, but it is kind of, like, semi-counterproductive, in a sense. I don't mind. I like private servers. But less eggs typically spawn in private servers, and I think that's just, like, to prevent people from, like, overly farming. Like, I'm pretty sure most I've ever gotten in a private server is about 4 or 5. And everyone farms differently. I don't really know how to farm this class. I haven't really played it enough to know how to farm it. But, you know, it's worth a try. We're gonna try. We're gonna see how many we can get. I think we've gotten 4 so far. Whoa, what the f... Okay. Whatever that was. Not cool, my god. Oh my god, stop. Oh, I could just fly. What? Egg shower. Mini potion. Why am I tiny now? There was an egg shower, which means there's supposed to be more eggs, but I'm either really blind or really blind. Oh, there's an egg. No, what? Oh, come on. What the heck? Yeah! Getting eggs in thingy, so I can do the thingy. I feel like the only thing is you can totally, like, if you wanted to, right, with the whole, oh, more eggs spawn, the more players in the game, you could just, like, load alt accounts, couldn't you? I mean, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I'm not saying that's, like, true or not. I'm just saying I feel like that's what you could do. I think it's similar to diamonds in most servers, how the more people there are, the more diamonds spawn. The more people there are in nature class, the more diamonds are, the more eggs there will be. I got 7. That's not bad. I played in a public server and I got like 14, and then I was watching all these other people get like 60, and I was like, what the heck am I doing wrong? Probably a lot. But I think that's really cool. I'm glad to see that it's back. I'm glad to see. I'm really excited too. I feel like 50 is a lot, but maybe it's just because I suck, and that's why 50 feels like a lot. I wish like if you clicked on it, it would show like a hollow outline of what accessories that you could get or something like that. Um, which I guess you could just look in the shop and try and figure it out, I guess. I know that's not any new accessories, so like that's not really gonna change anything. But you know what? It's cool. It's cool. It is what it is. I like it. I like the eggs though. I think they're cool. I like that they're like they have like different patterns and stuff. I think that's cool. I always try and collect like as many as I can see, and then like try and drop them off as soon as possible to the thingy, because I know there's like a thing that like or a feature or whatever where like you can trip and you can lose all of your eggs, and that sucks like butt. And that's why I try not to pick up a lot of eggs. But I don't know. I think it's cool. I like that there's different like events that can happen. You can get frozen, you can turn into a fairy, you can there's the double eggs, there's egg showers, those kind of things. I think that's cool, I like it. And I think it keeps it fresh in a way. Like, I'm sure that it can definitely get boring over time if you're, like, really, really farming and you're constantly doing it. But I think over time, with the different events like that, I think it adds kind of like a little way to kind of spice it up. Oh, X-Way. This is what, like, supposed to show me where all the eggs are. Low-key, I'm not seeing any. Like if I was on a public server, there'd be so many more eggs compared to if I was in a private server, or compared to the private server that I'm in right now. But we're just doing this for fun. But yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. I've been gone. I've missed making content. It's actually kind of like really frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. That that's how like my relationship with work is that and I gotta work, I gotta get money, and until YouTube is paying my bills completely, I gotta have a job. But then like at the same time my brain's like, oh, but I can't work on YouTube if I'm always working. So yeah, it's complicated. I'm gonna try and work and figure it out and stuff like that, but I'm here. This is a terrible video. I suck at this. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm here. We're there. Whatever. But I just wanted to yap about some things that came out. I was really excited. And yeah, it's cool. I think that I don't think I've seen the Halo yet. In correction, I haven't. Someone said that it had a bunny on it, and I was like, oh, that's cool. But I don't think it's like in the thingy either. Where is it? Oh. But I don't think it's also in the thingy. But yeah, so who knows? I will try and keep updated. I'll try and keep posting. I tried to do like pre-made videos where like I recorded them ahead of time, or like I recorded stuff and then just like set it to schedule on like every Wednesday, just to try and have at least one video out every week. But yeah, we're trying. I'm trying. Please give me. I don't know. I'm just yapping at this point. But yeah, you know what? If you enjoyed the video, which is not really a good video because I didn't write a script, then like the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, I'm sorry. And without further ado, I'm gonna give up on this class because it's hurting my brain.